Thank you, thank you. Well, I wrote this song back when I was in AA, Awkward Adolescence. It was my first Sadie Hawkins dance. Hey, Uncle Charlie, can I borrow your wife? Learn me to dance real soon. Saturday, Sadie, is the first of my life, and I want this young girl to swoon. My problem is one too many left feet, too many weak knees. I don't want to chance her, I want to romance her and dance her rings around the moon. Dance her rings around the moon. Well, she told me her dad was this dandy dancer, a regular Fred Bojangles. Asked me to the dance and I swallowed my answer as my feet and my tongue got tangled. Sure, I said I'd go, but now I don't know. I can't leave her just standing there. It takes two to tango, to fan the fandango and dance those rings around the moon. Dance those rings around the moon. So hey, Uncle Charlie, can I borrow your wife? Learn me to dance real soon. Saturday, Sadie, is the first of my life, and I want this young girl to swoon. My problem is one too many left feet, too many weak knees. I don't want to chance her, I want to romance her and dance her rings around the moon. Dance her rings around the moon. Well, he wasn't my uncle, but a close family friend, playing trumpet in the band. Down in his basement he showed me some steps, gave me his wife Betty's hand. She danced me around that pool table where I must have looked twice as green. She said, "You're not so lame, why you put Fred to shame? You're dancing rings around the moon. Dancing rings around the moon." So thanks, Uncle Charlie, for lending your wife. Learn me to dance real soon. Saturday, Sadie, the best night of my life, and boy, did that girl ever swoon. With everyone watching our dance hall debut, I led her out onto the floor. I twirled her, I tripped her, delicately dipped her, and danced her rings around the moon. Danced her rings around the moon. Hey, Uncle Charlie, can I borrow your wife? Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. It's a little boomy in the monitors there. Well, I had a friend who tossed me this line back in the mid-90s. I said, well, that's a country song if I ever heard one. Her so-called friends tried to burst her bubble. They say her man is one world of trouble. They saw him drinking down at Bodies in Motion, and she better start thinking there's more fish in the ocean. They said he stumbled out at 2:15, and girl, he was more than half past cheating on you. But she said, I don't care where he wets his whistle. I don't care if his eyes roam. I don't care where he gets his appetite, as long as he eats at home. Long as he eats at home. They saw him flirting at the bowling alley with that Givens girl. I think her name is Sally. He's just a hurtin' that's waiting to happen, and they'd be remiss, girl, if you got caught napping. So wake up, girl, they said, and smell the bacon. He's got misgivings, and you're sadly mistaken. She said, I don't care where he wets his whistle. I don't care if his eyes roam. I don't care where he gets his appetite, as long as he eats at home. Long as he eats at home. He's window shopping and it don't mean much, as long as he stays on his side of the glass. He can look as long as he don't touch, 'cause he knows if he did, she would kick his ass. And she says, I don't care where he wets his whistle. I don't care if his eyes roam. I don't care where he gets his appetite, as long as he eats at home. Long as he eats at home. Come on home, honey, it's supper time. Thank you. Thanks a lot. What's that? Yes, thank you. Now, where was I? You know, I practice this as a solo, Keith. It's little wonder, since the speed of light is faster than the speed of sound. Sometimes we're struck by a flash in the night before the thunder even rolls around. It's little wonder that you never heard things that I left unsaid. Some disconnect inside of my head, that actions speak louder than words. Cause and effect, moon and the tide, some things happen naturally. Venus and Mars, two worlds collide. It's not the way it should be. So try to remember, when push comes to shove, we should only be moved. Only be moved, we should only be moved by love. It's little wonder when a ship is off course, even by a single degree. She'll lay anchor on some faraway shores, an ocean from where she should be. It's little wonder when I misunderstood the meaning of our drifting apart, that some iceberg would hit my heart, sink everything that was good. Cause and effect, moon and the tide, some things happen naturally. Venus and Mars, two worlds collide. It's not the way it should be. So try to remember, when push comes to shove, we should only be moved. Only be moved, we should only be moved by love. They say that every action has an equal reaction, but love is not a logical thing. And measure for measure is not a measured response. And think of all the heartache it brings. It's just cause and effect, moon and the tide, some things happen naturally. Venus and Mars, two worlds collide. It's not the way it should be. So try to remember, when push comes to shove, we should only be moved. Only be moved, we should only be moved by love. We should only be moved, only be moved. We should only be moved by love. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Songs for Sale.